And system has big plans, and these big plans called Agenda 2030. And this is 17 sustainable goals, and they are looking great. And it's beautiful. Nobody can have anything against it. But in reality, behind this is hiding exactly one, we can say, dystopian, communistic or state, but a worldwide state. And as you said, nobody from the globalists is against it. Only they are running and competing each other. Who will be the first one?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it's working. So they have this kind of arguments and it's the same as we have in our nations. The political parties, they argue about how who are we going to run the schools, how are we going to do that, but that's not important things. They never discuss the important things. It's like in Sweden when we became a member of NATO. There was no debate. There was no. Why should we bother? We have the people involved in this. So that's kind of a level of it. It's we discuss these not so important questions and make them the big issues to talk about. But the other real issues, they are decided in secret meeting rooms for us.
I had an interview also with a guy from Finland, and he told me the same thing. Nobody was publicly discussing about approaching NATO in Finland. Same thing you said now in Sweden. But we see here also a pattern. Again, they're using fear and emergency. Two things. Fear from Russia and emergency because they are just going to attack us and try to, I don't know what, to do with us. And they use both these things to implement something new, this globalist approaching from side of Sweden and Finland. And we see this also now all around Europe because we are increasing budgets for rearming Europe because we are afraid of some big threat. Do you see this pattern also in Sweden?
Yes, very much so. We have, and it's historic, the kind of amount of money that they want to give to the Swedish armed forces. It's astonishing to have. I come from a country that was known as the peace-loving country, and very much into international relations and United Nations and everything, and be kind to every third world country in the world, and that's how we were raised. Of course, we were always afraid of Russia because Russia took Finland from Sweden in the early 1800s. So we have fought a lot of wars with them, but it has been a part of the Swedish identity to be these peace-loving nations. At the same time, we have sold weapons to a lot of nations because we have a big weapons industry in Sweden, and run by the Rockefellers of Sweden, the Wallenbergs. That is very, very important in controlling much of stock market in Sweden and big corporations and so on. So this has been everywhere, and this has been a shift in how we have been talking and discussing things that has to do with war, and now it's through so as much money as we can into and increasing the budget. So they actually have followed. I mean, it was Donald Trump that said in that we had to increase the budget for the members of NATO to 5%, and Sweden just gave in and said, they of course didn't have that kind of money, but so they go to the banks and ask for some lending.
Yeah, we will raise credits also in Croatia. They just said that it will be 1.86 billion just for weapons, and that's great debt. That means that will be invested very smart. But we also think that you in Sweden are very rich. That means you have money for new weapons, and that's why whoever wants to fight will be very happy that Sweden is together in this NATO alliance. I'm, a little sarcastic, of course.